Hello, this is Far Horizon. Welcome to stage 15 of Let's Play Ogre Battle Hardtype, City of Milano. Hopefully we'll get to recruit the Prince Tristan that is. I did go ahead and pick up the Key of Destiny, which you have to go back to the slums of Zenobia after you've cleared it, to visit, I think, his nurse or nursemaid or something like that. Get the key, and then if I go to the correct city here with my opinion leader, I believe I'll be able to recruit him, because I've got the hero star and a bunch of reputation, and my hero has high alignment, and I don't fight with him at all to keep his alignment high and his level low, in case I get a couple more beast items or other items that are based on the hero's level. And then once I get all the special characters, I'll go ahead and turn to evil and use my opinion leader all the freaking time, which will be a nice counterpoint, because usually I try to beat the game with high reputation, get one of the good endings, and that means you have to keep your reputation and alignment high, and you know, this time I'll just do whatever I want, pillage the countryside, have the liches, I don't know, I guess we're gonna kill the peasants and return them as undead, or something like that. I assume that's what they're doing when they just raise the undead out in the middle of the field. I guess they could be people that are already dead, but how much fun is that? And so this is a slightly changed. It may not have actually been changed, but I don't think I had it in this configuration. No, I'm sorry, it is changing. So I used to have a Lich in here. Instead I put the evil one to make it a more physical unit. So we've got the Titan and the evil one in back, so we'll have 3 swaths if I stick around, and so that should be good for taking out mages. As will is the same cleanup unit, as will the Nixie double cockatrice unit, of course, is probably the best for taking out squishy backlines. And I'll do the sirens again, no real reason not to. And I'll probably swap somebody out eventually. And silly me, I need to go ahead and bring up the opinion leader. I think I'm just going to push everybody right here. And probably the easiest thing to do is, nobody's close yet, is probably take one of these, probably this one, because there's just more space around it. And my reputation is fine, so I'll just have the first guy. Well, let's at least have somebody I'm taking turrets with. So I'm only, I guess I didn't really, I said this maybe earlier in the video, but I'm trying not to avoid turret bonuses in general, and so I'm having my opinion leader take turrets, and then I'm going to have Canopus' unit take turrets. And that's pretty much it, because I want to be able to compare all the different classes and units that I have, so like special character versus non-special character, etc., without having any bias from who happened to be out when we had a world card, or just how many turrets a particular unit picked up. So I'm going to take this town and be a little boring probably, and just kind of sit on that town for a while. The walls do make it a little interesting in that I can bounce off of things, so if I beat somebody right into the wall, I'll have a chance. That's not going to do them much good. They certainly need a lot more alignment than that if they were going to be high alignment. Uh-oh. Rotten to the core, and he serves Zenobia. Who would have thought? Well, found the right people to work for. Of course, my opinion leader will be a little better once he reveals his true colors. But for now, the people think that he's a savior. Show them how wrong they are shortly enough. Alright, since it's night, go ahead and have them kind of pull up, and at the same time want... Yeah, it's good. Nobody else is visible but 2 high schools here. So we got a princess, and a cockatrice, and beastmasters, and a devil. So that's the first enemy devil. And we're so dark in flames. I Actually, I think I do want to go ahead and put them over here. And I don't think those are... That's actually matches up all that well. This unit has a monk. It'll match up well against anyone. Not, so I'm going to go ahead and just pull over here in case I mess up and have to kill them or something. I'll just fly these guys over here. So went with offensive items up front, Brunhild on the Ravenman and Euro's sword on Finral, and then anti-black plus anti-items across the back row. 2 death capes and 1 black charm, I think. And I think with heal plus, I'll do just fine with that arrangement. I guess I could have put a shield on... Huh, well, I thought these guys were on strong, but it looks like they're on weak, actually. Yep, definitely on weak. So definitely adding up the damage, but not going to kill all of them. I just have so much HP on the Wyverns that that's not going to be possible. But with the 3 heal pluses, hard to argue with them. And now just going to re-equip. Alright, went a little conservative here since I'm a little hurt. And put physical armor up front and Fizz plus anti-items in back, except the power shield on the princess. And maybe I'll stay on strong. Maybe I'll probably do Starlight before my backline goes. Yep. Okay, held back a good amount of that. Definitely the plus Fizz items on my front line. Looks like that's working out at least. Not that they're going to do a ton of damage, but they're taking damage pretty well. And I guess I should go to weak for the Thunder, because they're just not doing that much damage. So I did a lot more damage to him, but then he has high agility, so they're missing some of the time. They're out of attack, so we get to heal back up to a pretty decent level. So, that's pretty amazing, but that's what you get when you actually put competent frontliners with a Princess Monk unit. You can kind of just blow through people. I think actually I do want the Princess to kill them off. Especially because I'm lazy and I just equipped them. Although, I guess technically, you could argue that I should have re-equipped them. But I think somehow I will survive. Because really only get to take 1 more fire damage. If that. Although something would have been nice to get a heal in, but we'll survive somehow. Alright, so they're coming on over. I think I will kind of leave them here, so they can hop over the wall if they need to. And then, let's see this unit. So that's a demon, not a devil, and a bunch of ninja masters. So somebody can deal with elemental damage. Okay, thunder, but thunder only hurts one of them. All that weak to elemental damage, though. Definitely not weak to fire. They'll probably do okay, though. These guys are still coming up, but let's just go ahead. Make sure they go to the right place. I guess we can bring these guys over too. Might as well get use out of the vampire while it's still night. Yeah, it is the lowest guy. Can I get over? I kind of think it can. It just takes like a little while. Alright, you got anti-fire on the Griffins, anti-lightning on the Nixie, and I thought I would go first. Alright, you got two guys here first. I'm not at all sure about the Nixie after the Ninja Master went, so we'll let their Ninja Masters go. And then we'll chance the last attack because it's just a single attack. Yo, that did a ton of damage, but I mean, they are weak to cold. And then I guess, yeah, we're not going to be able to run anytime soon, if at all. There we go. So, didn't kill them, but damaged them quite a bit. And I guess if my Doll Mage was a little more tanky, I could think about tossing him in there, or Doll Master now. Well, that's not really optional, but... Alright, this enemy is all physical. We've got one Titan up front, another Titan in the back, and then the Paladin to heal. So I got black swords, and then anti-fizz items in the back. And that's unfortunate that I didn't go strong for the charm. Extremely unfortunate. So it probably would have worked. But I did not think that far ahead. I'll definitely do that this time, though. Alright. So probably not going to kill anybody, but, you know, did pretty good damage. Only took one particularly decent hit, and I could have avoided that if I thought a little bit further ahead. Alright, let's have the vampire sink their teeth into something. Alright, this fight shouldn't take too long. I'm almost guaranteed to go first with the Cockatrice, and he just needs to hit everybody. Alright, so that was the appetizer, and now we'll go on to the main course.
Write it out.
And I've got Protectoring on the Vampire, a bunch of really powerful items on the back row that may or may not match up particularly well against this guy, but it doesn't matter if I get to go first. Alright, well, blew them up. I think I will camp out a little bit here, and hopefully we'll get these guys up here so they can actually fight something. Let's go ahead and bring the Halloweens up. And I can't, oh look, here comes the princess again. So this time, what I gotta do is trap her. So actually, if we want to take these guys and do something useful with them, why don't we have them come over here? And if they were healed, but they're not, this is another decent unit for it. Definitely not the undead. These guys would be okay. This unit, no, it's just in the back field. We can send Canopus over here to the wall.
Write it out.
I went all plus white, all plus fizz. And if I'm lucky here, I will charm or firewall the leader, although I probably should have predicted that would happen before I went. And I'm not terribly surprised that that happened before I went. Alright, so now I want to charm the middle HP guy, which I probably can't do, but best is the only hope I have of doing that. Alright. Should have gone to strong or just run away. That was pretty silly. Yeah. don't have any more hit alls. And I shouldn't... well, I don't know. No, I have plus physical, so they should not be able to kill the front line. Alright, well, I got 2 of the 3 sirens to level up. And I'll send them back, and I do have other casters I can drop in. Alright, so who's up? Another Titan. Double Princess, but they're not leading. Not really the best unit for princesses, but can do a lot of damage to the Titan, I guess. Alright, got the golden mail on one Halloween, white cape on the other. And it looks like there was almost like grass growing on that Titan. Youch. Although, you know, it's not that bad, really, with all the plus white items I put on. And I guess actually I just leave it on strong until both of those guys go, and then Phantom's gonna hurt everybody, so mine's gonna be weak. And they're not really gonna do much more damage, but neither will I, and I really should have gone to weak. I think I should run away so they don't heal, because I only have the pumpkin heads and the one... I don't know, I guess maybe we'd better to have the pumpkin heads go, but I'd kind of rather have a bunch of people about to die. Right, Angel Wing, and then white armor, white robe, or something. They'll probably go first. Youch, I did not put anti-white up front, so I was really kind of hoping... Okay, well, got him anyway. So that is really key to not have to take 2 of those. I mean, not that they would have killed me, but I'd really prefer not to take too much damage this fight, because I don't have a monk, and I'd like to keep going and take on the next group. Although I'll have to pause for a bit and assess that. I don't know if that's the best idea. I guess I'm equipped for it. I'm gonna do white damage. I think I will go ahead and real quick swap. I'll put the Death Claws in, because Death Claws are minus physical. The only problem is gonna be if they're on weak, but I think they're actually on strong. So we'll find out. So, as long as they're on strong, I should do okay. Yeah, they're on strong. Yeah, I'll go to weak. Get 2 stacked Phantoms. And then I'll definitely have to go back to heal. And finally acid. Alright. That should level the unit out a little bit more, I think. Probably about 16. And sure, let's have them come up. Check this guy real quick. It's the ninjas. Yeah, it should be fine for the ninjas. Is there anyone here who wants to come out after him? No. These guys maybe. No healers. No healers. No healers. And 2 of these actually would be really nice for him to take on. These guys want to get up here too, since they haven't fought anybody yet. Alright, Mystic Helm on the Cockatrice, since it's weak to fire, and then Earth Charm and Lightning Charm on the Nixies. I think I'll go first with that. I'm not sure I'll go first after that, though. And maybe I should have gone to weak. We'll see if I end up like 3 HP shy of killing them, and then I'll kind of rue going to weak. Well, not 3 HP shy. Okay, that went a lot better than I thought. And then the next unit is all black damage. We should be able to just take them, I think.
Fight it out.
So almost all their damage is going to be against that guy up there. And I guess I could have, if I really felt like it, just gone ahead and put some sort of armor black. Yeah, plus black on him. I'm not going to do any life suck damage, it doesn't really matter. But there's still, I mean, he has this ridiculous black defense, and the Protect Ring still gives him, I don't know what it gives him, but it gives him some black defense. 4 or 5 or 6 or something. And I'm going to go ahead and run away if I can, because I just need to bring somebody else in and get some XP. That unit is certainly nicely softened up for it. And I think the undead, actually, I want to turn them all into second level undead. Or second tier classes, I guess. And then, yeah, these guys are already coming. Okay, I want to... Oh, I think the undead will be fine with that, too.
Fight it out.
Alright, get the undead in here, and so put all attack items, 2 black swords, and I might actually be able to do it with vest and do slightly more damage. Yep. All the best plus anti-items in the back. I have 2 power rings that are plus 20, and then a demon ring which is plus 17, because they just can't damage the back row even if they weren't undead. And now that they're weaker, I'll just go to weak, do slightly more damage. So, won't take any damage from this unit, and the unit behind it will be almost, but not quite as good, because they actually have a mage and... I think it's a mage and an evil one in the back. They're... yeah, alive for the moment. That's about it.
Fight it out.
So, definitely put it right on leader at the start. Or weak, I guess, is equivalent. Even though they're ridiculously strong against black, it is an int-based attack. And then, I guess, even the strength-based attacks, I mean, I could have switched to white swords, but they can't damage me, so it doesn't really matter. Put on an item that has, like, plus 15 strength and have decent base strength, you're gonna do some damage.
It out.
And then just gotta be careful, because I think that's the Paladin Titan unit coming, which this unit cannot meet. It would be bad, very bad. Although at least the Paladin does not have much agility, so you might have some trouble killing the ghost. But not the Skeleton or the Wraith. They do not have the most agility, as you can see, with all these misses on a dragon, which I thought would be pretty difficult for anybody to miss. So I might have to leave the Dragoner. I just have to look at positioning and be careful and not overextending. But, I mean, it is a flying unit, so... Nah, I got plenty of space. Just unless it runs away, I guess. So this should finish it, and then I can have the evil one. I don't know that it's necessarily the best unit to fight the Titan, because they do a whole bunch of physical damage, which the Paladin and the Titan are not really weak to. Probably the Pumpkin unit would actually be the best unit to fight the Titans, because they're really strong against physical, and they can do just ridiculous damage with Pumpkinhead. And that might... no, that was actually the low-level ghost. Alright, so let's pull them back. And let's see... I'll just wait a little bit. Okay, I got some more High Sky coming, so... why don't we send some flyers over... Good enough. fine. Almost there. Alright, I get the angel wing on the vampire and random plus white, plus int, plus physical items across the back row. And I guess I lucked out, or they lucked out and went first. And I don't know who'll go. Okay, and then I think I'll go. I think I actually want to have it on weak so that I'll kill one of them, even though that's an unfortunately low amount of life suck. And then, actually, yeah, we get a second Gale here, but I've got a bunch of plus Fizz, so I can deal with it. And keep it on weak. Yeah, I thought that would happen. Alright, and then we just unfortunately bounce them over the wall, and there's really no way to catch them. So, definitely should have done that in the order, or maybe I'll keep someone like at a weird angle like that. And Knopf is probably, yeah, he's more or less healed. I should keep him like maybe a little bit further back so that people don't accidentally run into him, so that you can swoop in and do something when that happens. Alright, and now we want to get these guys out because they're the perfect foil for large beasties. Alright, I get golden armor and black armor, which are 19 and 18 fizz up front, and then some int slash fizz items are like 10 and 10 fizz for the back. And should hopefully do some ridiculous damage without taking... Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's like the first time ever that this unit has gone out of order. And no more at all, so I think actually should be just fine. And then if... Yep, there we go. Did it in just the right order. And then I guess somebody can chase them down. Theoretically, this unit, if I want to. Why not? And I definitely don't want to fight them. But I can have someone else come up for it. I can't wait to make him into a devil. So I think then you will actually be able to fly more stuff. And you can't beat that! So, we got two white guys. I guess really that's only gonna rip Gilbert, and I can deal with that. Although I could probably do something like knock them against the wall and take out both princesses. It's probably worth it. Try to time it just right. Try to jump in the middle. Alright, a few int plus and white plus and fizz plus items later. Amazing how many I have that give 2 or 3 of those. And we'll try to take out the Prince Eye. Not quite soon enough. It's just not going to do that much damage to this group. That does a little bit more damage. Well, that was rather unfortunate. I thought I really could have taken both of them out. Well, I've done all my damage, so as soon as I can retreat, I shall. And hopefully it's before they do heal plus twice, because that would really... well... I guess it's still positive damage and I can go heal, but it's not quite what I envisioned. I guess I can do it again. And then have these guys come in and finish them off.
Fight it out.
Okay, probably even better that I missed the leader. So now there'll be someone left alive besides the Titan. Oh well. And just gonna go straight backwards to make sure that we don't end up fighting them again.
Fight it out.
Alright, I moved Gilbert up to the front line, gave him Black Sword. I thought about moving the Titan up there too, but I really think I would rather do 2 swaths instead of 3 hits. Because I think I'll still be able to kill, well, maybe not. I'm not doing as much damage as I thought I'd do to the Titan, so that may not have been the best plan. Well, if I go first, I can still do it. Yep, okay. And then I should still have enough to kill her. If I don't miss. But wouldn't have killed her if I hadn't had the 2 swath hits either, so. And they're conveniently right there, so I can just do it again.
Fight it out.
And then I do have the devil unit kind of trying to sneak in, so I sent a couple of the flying units after him. And, you know, I might as well get the vampire unit after him because, well, it's almost day, and he can sleep all day. So this unit was also going to go. I think I'm going to let the vampire unit go first. Then we'll have this unit go. Although it kind of got further through than I was thinking they would. So maybe I should like make sure I kill them, or at least the leader. That might not be great. I have to be a little careful here because I don't want them to get to my enemy, or my opinion leader. I suppose... I'm a little surprised they went first. I suppose that I could just boot away when they hit me, so it's not like I'm in huge danger of losing my opinion leader. But I prefer not to have to waste the boots on that. I'm not really going to do a lot more damage here. So I will have to either use a summons or it just depends where they go, I guess. So I'll try to pull this guy out of the way. And this guy's low sky, so he's not going to catch him, but he's kind of moving at a little bit of an angle, so maybe he'll get there. Knops is not going to get there, so I may have to use a bell or something. Okay, so now I can't use a bell on him, I don't think. So I'll have to boots him. And I'll just put him here, which is really safe. And then maybe he'll just go right after my leader. Aha! Alright, so I was pretty lucky there that he was going after my opinion leader instead of to try to take over the rebel base, because not that they would have gotten it, I just have to probably use a bell, or I guess I could use a boot, but a bell is cheaper for that purpose, to go all the way back to the base, which would have been a pain in the ass, so much, much better to have him turn around and then just run into my massive guys. And heal that unit. Canopus back here, and I think I will keep Norn up there. Nobody else coming flying. So this is the 4 Evil 1 mage unit, which I think would be fine to fight with the undead. And then let's take care of our dead units. So I think I have either a Muse or a Valkyrie I could put in. Wow. Those stats are they're just so underwhelming. I just don't think so. Like, 1 level higher and she has so much more. And there's no items involved. I think Helene was a starting character, whereas I recruited her as a level 2 or 3. Or maybe 1, I don't know. Well, I could put another melee character in, I guess. Sure, not particularly optimal, but it does need some XP, and I don't really want to level. Actually, it's kind of a waste not to have Warren out. And I don't have the Hellhound out, who I haven't had out in a while, so let's just do that unit instead. And then I'll probably pull the undead back from fighting the boss. I don't know if I'll do that great. I don't know. They can do targeted attacks on the boss. Alright, everybody got a level up of the undead that were not 16, except for the ghost that is way, way, way below 16. I do want to unweak because I want to kill him if I can, which I think is very unlikely. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Then I'll go ahead and put on Strong to reduce the damage from Swath, but I put the Protect Ring on, and then, as you can see, white weapons up front, so take 35 damage, do a bundle of damage, and then I will kill the mage so that whoever fights this guy next will just take 1 hit all, so that'll help a lot for somebody else taking it. So I do need to get a couple of those other units involved that are not quite as high level. Although it would be good to get the ghost to 16. Then I'll have 3 ghosts at 16. So if I do get a second vampire, I could make the triple phantom, double vampire unit. Although the vampire is so effective even against things that can kill undead, I'm not 100% sure that I would want to limit the vampire to only be used against units that don't have white magic. I'll probably be able to get a second one at the amount of damage I'm doing. Although I may not be able to focus all my attacks. I guess it won't matter though. Those white weapons certainly help quite a bit, and then the fact that they just have basically no ends means I can do black damage to them with magic. Right at them. Probably that's enough for them. And send him back to heal. Take a quick peek. Nope, doesn't look like anybody else is flying.
Fight it out.
Got all white weapons. So ought to be pretty good damage here. And now that I've taken 1 down, I'll go ahead and go to Strong. Okay, so I didn't take much damage there. We'll heal it all back, and then we'll see. I would think with the ridiculous strength on the Titan, that we should be able to pretty easily take him down. So, I think the Titan is really working out a lot better than I thought with some ridiculous item like that that gives him a ton of strength. So for fights where you can actually just win the fight outright with melee, the Titan is pretty incredible. And then versus squishy things, you know, he's very good in the back line as well. Just take out those mages. So probably a better unit than I've given it credit for in the last couple of runs.
Fight it out.
Oops, hit the wrong button there. I'd like to equip something. I guess it's about even that I'll go first. Although I should realize Canopus would go. Okay, well, then I'm thinking that I will, in a way, go again. Nice. So not really what I was planning, but it's hard to argue with those results. And then the problem is... well, yeah, I don't think I can... Well, if he hits himself, I think, actually, I should have enough hits left to kill him, just barely. Alright, maybe I should pay a little closer attention, huh? And I would guess that this is also flying. Yep, they're coming. Alright, so... dragons. So either the undead doesn't need any HP, so they can't do any damage to him, or the pumpkins should go after the dragons. And we should go off the side, because I want to fight the samurai with that unit, but not the other. Alright, I should take no damage from this fight. Go on best. Fire swords equipped this time instead of dark. I think they'll do a little bit more damage. Although maybe not. I thought I did a little more damage than that with black swords. Sure am missing these unagile dragons quite a bit. Well, but that's the back row. They're doing int damage, so that's understandable. The phantoms, or the wraiths rather, should not be missing. I guess it could be platinum dragon is weaker to fire than black, but gold isn't. I don't really remember. Right, don't really want to fight that unit. I'd like to fight with this unit. I rearranged Gilbert and the Titan to the back row, because there's 5 of them to go after. I'm kind of thinking those samurai are going to go first. Yeah, they're doing strong, so maybe I should have put some kind of physical shield on the Titan, or the golden armor. Might have been able to attract all 3 of those attacks. But, you know, with 3 times heal, I think I'll be fine. As long as they don't smite too terribly much. And at least they're smiting on the Titan some too, is not at all weak to that. Alright, a bit more modest of a victory there. And I'll probably send them back. I guess there's no reason to pull these guys in. These guys need to heal. Who do I want to go these guys need to heal. I guess I can bring these guys back down. And I'd like to move the dragons with that unit.
Fight it out.
And there's a lot of people behind them, wow. But I think it'll work out just fine. Probably the biggest issue is going to be mixing them up together. But if I'll kill off one of the dragons this fight, then it'll make it a lot easier for anyone to do this. Well, they sure have a lot of end, taking that black damage. And I suppose they could deal with that. They are on strong though, so I might not want to. Yeah, I don't want to take 3 iron keys. That would be bad. So instead, they'll probably deal with that fine, and let's send them back just a little bit. Okay, there's a bunch of people here. Let's go ahead and move at them, because I think they're actually moving by the city, not right at it.
Fight it out.
Yeah, mostly anti-white, although a lot of my anti-white items are also plus fizz, so it works out pretty nicely. The one I'm mostly worried about is the Raven Man, because he has the lowest physical resistance of the front line, and wow, he actually got rocked more than the Muse did? What is with that? I guess it's, well, it's an ant-based attack, is the thing. Alright, well at least it did a little bit of damage there. But, yeah, I don't think that's gonna be... Yeah, it's not gonna be enough, because all it takes is the Gale to hit him, and then the Beastman to go first, so... The Gale, I'm not gonna bet on it missing anyone. So now I just gotta find someone else to come over here. Sure. And if I need them to, I suppose they could. I don't know that I really want that unit to. That unit is probably not the optimal unit. Let's go with the Lurches.
Fight it out.
Went a little more defensive this time. This have already damaged them. I really just need some time to have the back line do damage. So I'll put Golden Mail on the Doll Mage, or the Doll Master, I guess. And Youch. Yeah, well, that's just not going to work out. I guess I've got a round, and so I can at least kill. Maybe one more. Yeah, so I'll need to kill multiple people next time, so I have to get a third unit to come in and kill them. Alright, this unit was still mostly equipped with anti-physical items. And they may actually be slightly off the town. I'm not sure if they healed after the last fight or not. I guess I could have gone back and looked. So, that's going to be the bulk of the damage I'm going to take. It's going to be spread out though, so I'm not too worried about it. I can't really do much to prevent it. And then well, assuming that I could take him out, and then he missed anyway, so it doesn't matter. But eventually I will hopefully stop missing him. Or or he'll just keep hitting the Titan for 1 damage. And probably I should not have put everybody in the back row since they're so low, but I didn't think I would miss that many times. And I can still catch him with one of the flying units. No, it looks like they're on the city. So now I have to try to catch the princess unit. I don't see how I can do that. Alright, even in the day, the vampire unit is just pretty stacked. So they just do so much damage from the back row. And a little stunned at that. Did not think they would go first. And then may as well retreat because I do no more damage. And I have to heal up because they did so much damage to that one. Shame I did not put resist fire on her, although I mean I don't really have that great. The best I have is the +7 fire from the Mystic Helm. I don't think that really... Well, actually, it should work because they're on weak. Duh-huh? Really? Yeah, it says that guy. Okay, well, I guess it's closer in a certain sense. I don't know if... well... It's pretty close. Alright, since they're on weak, I put the Mystic Helm on my lower HP mage, who's going to get eviscerated here, even with that. But if I can last long enough to do a round of damage, I think I'll be okay. And Meteor's certainly not going to do much. No... I guess they're on... I don't know what they're on. I don't know how that would be best. I don't know how doing fire damage... Maybe it was strong. Then why did they hit... Oh, who knows. It doesn't matter. All that matters is... I can kill them? Yes, I can kill them. Alright. And probably... with neither of those guys can I catch the princess, and I certainly wouldn't want to with that unit. These guys... Are they really in position to deal with this unit? Maybe... Do I have anyone better? If they weren't hurt, I would rather do them. They need to go after the dying unit. I think I can go ahead and do them. I put everybody up front. It's not optimal damage in terms of number of attacks, but it lets me equip white items on everybody, and I may be able to focus down some people, assuming I don't miss a lot anyway. Whereas if I do the hit-alls, I probably don't kill anyone? I don't know. Maybe I would have killed the front line with a combination of white focus damage, but it doesn't really look like the Dragoner is doing that much damage, so this may have been the right approach. It certainly helps spread the damage around a little bit more. And I just need to actually hit them. And I should be able to kill both of them. Yes, because I need weak to do 4 damage. So let's go ahead and move them back. And Canopus will nicely just run into their path. I'm kind of curious what would have happened here anyway, because it's not like they can go over the wall. They've just gotten stuck on the edge or something. I don't know, maybe he would have hit the edge and then found a path around it or something. I guess it can kind of chase them, but I don't think there's that much point to it. And the first day is done. Alright, so let's just check. I think he's in pretty good shape. Yeah, he should be good. Either of these would be good for the Halloweens to take on. Okay. Well, I guess it just depends which unit it is. Whether there's a Titan in there. I guess I'll have to give her a bunch of physical. Alright, so the key is not having the Nixie killed, so put the golden mail on her. Well, there'll still be no challenge for agility this fight. What? Well, I guess time of day does factor into agility. So maybe that's it. I mean, Titans don't have the lowest agility, they just have 154 and 108. As I can look, what does my Titan have? 100. Okay, so going before the Nixie shouldn't be that big of a surprise. Or 107, rather. Yeah, you got about the same agility as Nixie's. Alright, that's who I was expecting. Alright, focusing on physical defense again this fight. With golden mail, black armor up front, 2 death robes on the wizards. That's unfortunate. Really, wow. And then King Helm on that guy. Alright, well, not optimal, but hard to complain too much when you get rid of the guy who was doing the swaths. Oh, that's too bad. But accomplished the mission of getting rid of that guy at least, and let's try to move away. I don't know if I can or not, but might as well try. Alright. This is not exactly an ideal matchup, because I do cold damage and physical damage, and I don't think they're really weak to either. Although, I guess it's enough. Might as well go for it, right? Okay, so I did put plus physical item on him. But it looks like I will still lose this. And unfortunately, almost all the damage is on one character, so it's gonna take a while to heal. They could do it. No, I don't really want them to do it. Okay. Oops. Guess they're doing it. What happened to my undead? They could also just effortlessly take that. And not as quite as effortlessly. Alright, this shouldn't be much of a fight, really. There's a question of how fast can I do some damage without taking terribly much in return. But given the monk, I really look like I'll be healing more than I'm taking. And that's pretty much as perfect as we can get. Almost full healed, just need a little bit more on the Raven Man. And I suppose you might as well just careen on and get the next unit.
Write it out.
I did equip a Noto sword on Fenril, which is not necessarily, you know, not necessarily the best, but not horrible either. They do decent damage, it's just hard to match 3 heal-alls when you've already lost your front line. So this is just... I was gonna say a matter of time, but then it's just over. That Muse, especially when I give her a plus int item, because her base int is not exactly the best, is pretty impressive. Okay. And how about the undead go back and heal? I didn't necessarily optimally equip for this. I probably should have put plus white items on the back row. I don't know what I gave him, but it's just obviously the wrong thing if he only did 1 damage. Oh man. So, yeah, it's always good to equip, even if you're feeling overpowered. Okay, well, they won't do any more overpowered, ridiculous white damage. It's just going to be the Titan. Heal up from any damage he does, I think. Unfortunately, they're going to heal up from all the thunder damage I do, so the net damage is really just going to be the melee hits, and I don't think that... I should have gone with Black Sword instead of a Thunder Sword. But it's hard to complain too much when you finish the fight. The heal.
Write it out.
First, I'll go to weak, and I think this time should kill off at least the Titan. And it's kind of unfortunate that it missed the one. Well, I think now that the Titan is gone, I should be able to do substantially more melee damage, which should let me kill both princesses. Unless I keep missing them, and then I won't kill both princesses. So yeah, this combination is pretty ridiculous.
Write it out.
But hey, I mean, I could have put Saradin and Warren both with the princess. Although, honestly, that probably wouldn't work quite as well without a monk to heal, but I could replace the Muse with a Lich, certainly. You can actually let Canopus kill that unit. Get a slightly better chance of getting an item. Yeah, they're not on the... So they were at 10 a while ago. Let's move all of them back a little bit closer. It's rather unfortunate. They're all on it now. Oh, Knops is unit at the enemy. Well, that should actually work out pretty well. Because even if I don't win that fight, or even if I don't kill all of them, which I probably won't, it'll kill the leaders, and then it won't be flying anymore. Hey, I get all my white and physical gear equipped, which seems like maybe a theme for a couple of units this stage. And, you know, I actually think Canopus is going to go first. Let's see, and who do I want? I actually want on weak, because if I charm anyone, I want to charm the Cockatrice. By far. Yow. Or we can just burn it to death. Also a solution. Okay, we really need to kill that guy. Okay, gone. Gone. Alright, so at this point it's just a matter of one more hit. And then I need to go heal. So I'm not going to be able to deal with the other unit that... It was the Titans that went to go heal. So I guess I could have these guys go after them after all, but... I don't know. Got 2 more units coming, and I don't think I'm really going to be able to do that. Let's see. Actually, I can. So these guys can lead the way. They can kill this unit without taking any damage. And then this unit can go kill the unit that's healing, and I don't know what we'll do with that unit. See if anyone else is healed up. Sure.
Write it out.
Alright, all kitted up. Now I have to be careful because it looks like the paladin unit is coming back. So if I'm not careful, he'll run into the undead, and we certainly can't have that. Alright, so 23 with the black sword, 34 with a fire axe. And they're like, I think one is the evil claws, actually not a sword, but a black weapon, is 20 or 18 strength, and the Boleus is 19 strength, so I guess we can confirm that gold dragons are weaker to fire than to black. And I suppose if I kept all the numbers, I could average them out and use the numbers of my skeletons to try to estimate exactly what... Well, but I can't estimate exactly what their stats are because I don't know what their strength score is. So if I could charm them, I could look at their strength score, but since I can't charm gold dragons, I just don't know how much of the resistance is due to strength and how much is due to black or fire resistance. Although I guess since I have both of the numbers, I might actually be able to figure that out, but I don't know. It's probably not worth it. Turn it into some set of related rates equation or something. Probably could figure it out. Or I could just figure out where to look in the ROM to see the number. Ah, walls. Gotta love walls. You're not going anywhere until we're done with you. Very, very done. And now, I kinda wish I'd put on Notos swords or something, but given that they can't hurt me back, I guess the worst thing can happen is, especially after these misses, I'll probably be back for another fight. Maybe 2 fights. Wow. No, it should just be one more fight.
Write it out.
Alright, then I just have to be careful and pull him back after this one so he doesn't run into the paladin. And I should check the ghost. He's probably close to level 16. Nope. Not yet. Getting closer. It's kind of unfortunate that the phantoms can't fly the skeletons, but as soon as the demon turns into a devil, I guess we can deal with that. I don't really want to fight the Titan with that unit. Let's go with this unit.
Fight it out.
Alright, all physical resistance items later. Well, I did use the Evil Sword on Fenrir and the Broken Sword on the Raven Man, so it's those, the Broken Sword at least gives +4 Fizz or something, so a little bit of a compromise. And I guess I theoretically could have gone as strong there, but at that rate he can't kill anyone anyway. Although he can certainly do a lot of damage. So maybe strong would have been better off to reduce damage. I think they're on strong as well. So having the Princess uber low won't be an issue, because they'll just not hit her. Okay, it still hurt for a lot. Of course, it is hard to hit Fenrir. Alright, that was a lifesaver. And now pretty much they just have a couple of smites, so I'm not terribly worried about that. Especially considering the rate at which Thunder is reducing them to nothingness. And I think that's his last hit, so we're not gonna kill. Well, forgot that I got 3 of those. Okay, that unit is starting to feel a little overpowered. Guess may as well go see if there's anything left. And there's really no reason not to at least start liberating some of these cities behind me. And we can liberate this guy.
Liberation.
Magician, not bad. And an item, alright. Yay for having high luck. And it's a pretty nice item too. At least if you don't mind the penalties. Bad vibes, huh? Well, maybe we'll see later. And if that's really everybody, I guess I should start sending people in. Although I think everybody needs to heal a little bit more. So, no real hurry. So I'm gonna send him off to the other temples. Let's see, all the way back up here. And I still don't see anybody. Looks like he can actually heal just a tiny bit more. Alright, so I don't think there's any way I'm going to be able to liberate all these cities. Oh, wasn't even looking for it. Good, I'll have 2 ice weapons now. His bride has run away. Who could his bride be? Oh, bounty hunters. Who have I heard having bounty hunters look for?
Liberation. Thank you.
Don't really need any charisma, but so it doesn't hurt. And another item. Alright, now that is actually really awesome. Because now, anything I have that's weak to fire, I can really protect. Because the best fire item I had was +7, and that is +13 or 14. So that is actually a huge change. Let's see. In the interest of time, I'm just going to liberate that one. Oh well, reputation went down. Too bad. Yeah, well, we should do a lot of trade.
Liberation.
Well, if I was worried about my reputation, I just got it back. Yup, the walls would be a pain if I hadn't really already neutralized all their units, I guess. Well, great magic, huh? Well, we'll see how great that magic is. Wedding and a battle, yeah, always a good combination. Alright, so everybody should have healed by now. Let's just put people over here. It's kind of a shame there's no way to just grab every unit in a stack and say, all of you, go here. That would be awesome, but not really practical, I don't think, to add to the game at all. So, not really a request, just it would be a shame that the original designers didn't think of that, but I don't know, I guess they were thinking more that people would... Did I just send it back to someplace that already... I guess I did. Permanently high. A battle axe. Hey, that's what I needed. A battle axe. Didn't I hear that somewhere before? Alright, I know there's a hidden city. I want to say it's there. I probably should go look. And at this rate, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it this day, because I'm going to have to get my hero all the way down to get Tristan. Prince Tristan. Ah. There's gotta be some hidden village over here too. I think that looks pretty likely. Somewhere in the, yeah, I think it's there. This one looks like it's not there, but right here, I think. Black magic, huh? Sounds like a great dude. Well, he did get magic from Rashidi. Luck! That's exactly what I wanted for this one. Oh, termites. Well, I think I had like 2 extra termites, but you know, why not get more? Why not? I wonder if I use the termites, if he'll make more units, but it's not like he was blocked like the other level. So I'm thinking no, I'm thinking he won't make more units.
Liberation.
Alright.
Thank you.
One of the best cards. Yep, take out those clerics and angels. Let's see, there's somebody down here. No, that's the one I already got, I guess. It's, yeah, there's not another hidden city there. Neutral character, huh?
Write it out.
Either, I guess, a flyer or a water character. I don't think I really need one of those. Should kill him off while I get the last couple of cities here. Again.
Write it out.
That charm is rather handy. Okay, apparently I have to send someone besides the hero's unit to this city. But I don't think I have to liberate it with that city, with that unit. Which means I have to come back. Is this in Canopus over there?
Thank you.
Okay, always good to have more alignment in this unit, I guess. Aha, now I'm pretty sure I know who his bride is. Pretty sure. Another luck card, that's crazy. So, he's at 100 now, 69, 71, 69. So, the average of that unit is pretty crazy. Temperance. Aha, confirmed. Item. Well, he certainly does seem to find a lot of items. Maybe I should liberate more temples with him. Well, that's unfortunate. Means I will lose a day's worth of tribute for liberating the stage, but hey, I can deal with it. The prince would like to meet me. Ah, well, maybe I'll send them to opposite cities here. Indeed we shall. Well, or so we claim. You just don't know our true motives yet, Prince. Of course we will, for our own purposes. And of course to get the HP. Alright, I think that is everything. And there's buried treasure, but I can always get that later. I'm not going to use my hero's unit, so I guess the question is, do I wait for night in Canopus? I guess I'll wait for Canopus, which means waiting for night. He'll definitely be stronger at night. Does have ravens, devils, yeah, raven and devil. So I'll have to do targeted damage of some kind, but I mean Canopus' unit just has some ridiculous targeted damage if I do something like that, maybe. What's she doing? Front charm? I don't know. I might even put Cockatrice in back and put Denim up in suicide position in front. We'll see. Well, I'll go ahead and fast forward if I'm gonna wait for them to heal. I guess I can move these guys up a little bit closer. And the undead could be useful, I guess. Alright, see how we're doing here. Yep, done. Alright, and then as soon as they get close, we'll send everybody else in. And I guess, theoretically, I could have... Well, actually, we're gonna have to wait a second here, or he's gonna get there way too soon. I could have put Tristan in and maybe given him some sort of high sky unit to try to get here, but it's such a big stage, and it's so far away that I think we'll be okay without that. Alright, totally lost track of who hasn't gone. So this is, I think, a fairly hard boss. Certainly I probably could have... That's one unit with the pumpkin heads I could have sent back. And just had it waiting to toss Tristan in. Probably would have been a good idea. Alright, now let's send Canopus in and equip the right things, and we're all good to go. Oh, we're gonna topple the Empire and set up our own evil empire far, far greater than yours. We're just pretending to be nice so far. So we're here to, rescue, Ronnie, except we already rescued her, so we're just going to wreak havoc to your evil plans-ish. Ow. Oh, maybe we'll go strong. Probably the devil is gonna go soon-ish. That's a good miss. Okay, so now I should be able to go back. So I think I'll be okay because with the heal plus, it should give me enough. Well, except maybe the front line. We'll have to see how much we heal by, I guess. And we keep missing him. That does not bode well. So the back line is definitely good. The front line, I'm a little worried. Yeah. Which can't quite do that much damage, I guess. At least they're on strong, not weak. So then one more hit all should do in a number of them. Or almost. Alright, the problem is he can totally obliterate them. So I think I'm gonna have to retreat. And the other nice thing is, if I can get the next unit in as a heavy melee unit, I do actually have a clear path to him. So I think I'm actually gonna delay these guys, since that's not a heavy melee unit. Where's... This guy is probably who I would want as a heavy melee unit. But they're plains movement crud. That doesn't really count. Especially when they'd rather have them in back. Crud. Totally forgot that unit. Oh well, too late now. Alright, well, I messed that up. I really wanted to have the evil one come in. Have the Titan, the evil one, the Dragon Master. Would have been so nice. Oh, that's no good. Don't do it, don't do it! Alright. now... And I might actually have to use some turrets this time. Okay, at least I finally hit him. Did not do quite as much damage as I thought I would, but I can get over that. And there we go, that's more like it. And might as well run away. And I think they can come back because they won't die in one round from that.
Fight it out.
Alright, this unit at least is immune to damage except for the leader, and so we'll see if he tries to charm him, and I guess I really wouldn't do anything anyway. Okay, so it's not too bad. Except I don't really want to be on weak. I want to be on leader. And strong is not necessarily a blessing in this case. I don't really think this unit is going to be all that effective anyway, because guess what? They only do black damage. But it might be something they can do. Did I leave black swords on the skeletons? I guess I did. Okay, well that was not super effective. I guess probably Raven Man will go next. Yeah, that was a huge waste. I should have at least just put on the leader. It's not like it's going to make that much damage difference, although I don't know how much damage we're going to do to him with black. None if we can't hit him. One if we can. Well, the demon doesn't have that much int, but the phantom has a fair amount of int, so still have out some hope if we can actually hit him. Because I think his magic evade is much, much higher than his absorb. Well, 1 damage. Not a watermark. So it's only a level 13 Hellhound,
Fight it out.
but the Hellhound just has such awesome stats for this type of battle. I mean, strongest black, strongest fire, and charmed. Well, he still has pretty good stats, and he's level 13, so he may not do that much damage-ish. I don't know. We'll find out. But I do need to start actually hitting. That's definitely the hardest part. That's no good. Really? So, as soon as Warren goes, I think I have to run away. The worst thing that could happen would be to heal him for... Okay, well that was not Warren. I need to take a chance. Come on, Warren, do it! No! Okay, good. At least it did not heal. I guess that's true, because healing always goes for the weakest person, so there's actually no damage to that, or danger to that. Whoa! That was pretty freaking ridiculous. But that happens when you're level 18 and you have boosted stats, I guess. And now it's time to run away. So I might have to swap some units around there, put somebody else in front, but definitely, even if he just dies, bring him back. Warren did so much damage when he actually hit that I've got to bring him back.
Fight it out.
Alright, Vampire's not really going to be that effective here, but he'll at least tank the damage nicely. And it would be a shame. Yeah. Whinge. With his ridiculous intelligence, you probably would have actually hit the enemy. Youch. Okay, well, so much for going first. But come on, let's at least hit him with Ice Storm. That's a big source of damage. Yes. And Ice Storm number 2. Yes. And then actually, I can leave it on weak because he's the weakest person. And I might actually be able to hit him with that. Alright. Okay. Not really going to take that much more damage, so might as well just sit there and take it and try to life suck him again. Which could kill him. Or not. And that's going to really put me close to death. But no one else has hits, so let's just try to life suck him again. And that does it! That's right! Thought you were evil bastard? Well, we sucked the life right out of you. And unfortunately I did not bring Ronnie in to get special dialogue. It's my bad. It's always good to see her get a little mad. And probably not going to get a huge bonus, but not tiny either, just because this map is so big, I would imagine I still get 25k or something, maybe a little more. Yep, a lot more. Alright, thanks for watching.